Well, thanks so much for joining me for another episode in Tamriel. Sadly, it is going to be a little bit of a quieter episode because, for whatever reason, again, my mic wasn't working. It's not that my mic isn't working. It's that every time OBS has an update, it switches my mic off to something that's not even plugged in. And so I don't always notice right away. It's my fault. I am trying to get better. I even have a big sticky note on my computer that says, check your damn mic. So I'll try, but for the most part, the commentary will be a lot quieter. I'll probably only come in if I'm reading something. But in the second part of the episode, my voice does come back.
Time in my realm made you strong, as expected. Let's see how you fare against me. I admire your tenacity, mortals.
Another chance at perfection.
Moloch, grant me strength, give me glory. Steel and stone, welcome to the Scarp. We could use your help on the battlefield. Would you join us in the fight for glory?
Sure, I'm here to help.
Good, very good. Maybe along the way you would help me make my family proud? I want to come back from battle with something to remember it by. Something I can hang on the wall and tell stories about. I want a war trophy.
What kind of trophy?
A necklace made of ogre teeth with big, wide bands, packed with more teeth than you can count. I've got 2 sacks of them here at the camp, but I need more. The more, the better. Help me, and I'll help you.
Don't question my orders.
It's good you're here. The General says the battle does not go as well as he hoped. I told him you could help. I've had little time to search for the Omen. Did you learn anything in Wayrest? Anything about nightmares in Gavadon?
No nightmares, but I've heard Godrun's been acting strange.
The General? If the Omen were to get a hold of him, that would be very bad. Before we act, we must be sure, though. For now, we keep an eye on Godrun. Perhaps helping him defeat the ogres will flush the Omen out.
We need everyone
Your
we
search
can
for
get.
knowledge continues.
You're just in time. I need every able-bodied man and woman. You're carrying a weapon, so I assume you're able. You like to fight ogres?
If it will help to defend Stormhaven.
It does, and by Moloch we need you. The Iron Hand ogres have stopped us cold out there, and I can't afford to lose any more soldiers. Will you join my clan, Murtagh clan, in this battle?
Just tell me where you need me.
We've been trying to break through the ogre lines for days. Sergeant Ulfin is leading the charge. If you can help him take the tower up on the rocks, we can establish a forward command post. Then we're in striking distance to finish this thing.
Sure, I'll report to the sergeant right away.
I brought my army here as a favor to King Emmerich, but Murtagh clan has other battles to fight. We need to finish the Iron Hand ogres and finish them fast. May your kills be quick and many, soldier.
Where did the Iron Hand ogres come from?
The Iron Hands come from our side of the mountains, from Hrothgar. They've plagued our efforts to rebuild Orsinium for years. Murtagh clan has fought them more times than I can count. That's why King Emmerich asked us to come to Gavadon's aid.
He asked you as a friend or an ally.
Both. I fought at Emmerich's side in Rancer's War. We helped drive the Reachmen from Stormhaven, and in exchange, Emmerich returned Orsinium to Orc hands. That conflict was of mutual benefit. This one isn't.
You sound a little resentful.
Because it was Bretons who destroyed Orsinium, and now Murtagh clan must come to their rescue? Maybe. Emmerich's my friend, and he's High King of the Daggerfall Covenant, but we won't forget Orsinium. Wait until next time. That's what we say.
You're in charge of the Murtagh clan?
Our chieftain is in Hrothgar, but I am proud to say I lead Murtagh clan in battle. Centuries ago, Murtagh clan was one of the strongest clans in Orsinium. We were nearly destroyed along with the city, but we are resilient.
Does Murtagh clan live in Orsinium now?
Some of us do, some don't. It will be decades before Orsinium regains its former glory. Many see the city as a reminder of past defeats. Nonetheless, Murtagh clan works to rebuild it, and to defend it from the Iron Hand ogres.
You up for helping out a fellow adventurer? Look at you! I can tell by the look of you you're traveling around, meeting people, seeing new places. That's the life I'm going back to. This plantation is doomed and my days here are done.
Why do you say it's doomed?
It's just been bad luck, and lately, pure madness. Last week, the Iron Hand ogres attacked. They broke the levee, pillaged the place. The orcs drove them back, but that was just the beginning. Now bandits are looting everything we have left.
Who's we?
That's the thing. It was my adventuring band that founded this plantation. The mage Drodara put up the gold, but we all decided to retire here. Bad idea. I just want to leave now, but the bandits are holding my companions. They need help. What a relief. I wouldn't have been comfortable just abandoning my companions, but if you're going to help them, that frees me up. And let me tell you, it feels good. I'm just not the settling down type. I know that now.
You're not going to wait for your companions?
Nah, they might want to stay, but I just can't deal with all that. We made a good go of it here, but I need to move on now. Spend some time alone. It's a shame because we made quite the team back in our younger days.
So does Drodora own the plantation?
Technically, yes. He originally put up all the gold to build the place out and hire the workers. Drodara gave the rest of us a 20% share each. It's all pretty much worthless now.
Where are the workers now?
Well, they either drowned when the ogres broke the levees, or they fled, or the bandits have probably killed them now. I didn't see anyone left when I was sneaking away, except my companions, and the bandits have them tied up. The Ironhand ogres were making a drive to attack Wayrest. We fell in their path. They ate all our livestock and broke the levees. Then General Godron and his orcs drove the ogres back, but these looting bandits came in right after.
We can use this.
By Mora's many eyes!
Time for tea, then. Any coinage of unusual make? Worth examining later.
This one thanks you, stranger. Please, come to meet in the storehouse.
That could prove useful in our work.
I'm with you, cohort! Stay on watch. Those
Well,
ogres may not
that
be
didn't
done.
work. Time to come up with a new plan. Again. What went wrong? I'll tell you what went wrong. I was trained to fight ogres, not rocks! We can't even get to the ogres. It's those damn boulders they're throwing. Every time we try to charge across, another one of my soldiers gets
The general's
smushed!
orders are to be ready to move out. And no, I don't
Did
know
he?
where.
You can't fly, can you? Sure would make it easier. Failing that, if you're willing to make a run for it, I'll cheer you on. From back here. One tip. Don't run in a straight line. Zigzag. Hide behind the rocks and you just might make it.
Stand
If you can make the ridge, I bet 50 gold those ogres fall back. Take my war horn. If you get across, climb the tower and blow the horn. That will signal us to move up and establish a forward command post. Guts and glory, friend!
They say the Weirises drove an old witch out of the Hag's Bend. Even so,
Straighten up.
the weird
The
systems
battlefield's no place to relax.
We have an accord.
Tell your soldiers to stand down, Sergeant. When the reinforcements come, we march south.
Stand down? What do you mean? This is our chance to finish the ogres off!
Sergeant Ulfin's impressed. Says you've got guts and you're fast on your feet. Assuming you can fight, I think we found the hero to finish these ogres off.
When you're ready to attack, just say the word.
Ha! There won't be an attack. I don't have the soldiers to spare. Abbot Duroc says you're a champion, though, and I trust him. I believe you can do this on your own. The ogre's leader is called Skull Crusher. He's big, he's mean, and he's nasty, but you can take him. I would send soldiers to help you, but another battle is brewing, and they have to prepare. It's a fight that's long overdue, but it's Clan Murtaugh's fight, not yours. Your fight is with the ogres. I need you to kill Skull Crusher and stop the ogres from coming through the mountain. The Iron Hands have been using a cavern to get through the mountains. I sent a mining team to collapse the cavern, but they never reported back. Find them and help them get it done. After that, we can clean up what's left.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that. Time for tea, then. A most gratifying resolution. Onward and upward. can we learn today?
Good find, cohort.
Please, you have to finish it. We were so close. Just those last 3 support beams and we'd have caved it in. Boom. No more ogres. There's no one left to help. Just me, and I'm spent. Get through the ogres and you can do it alone, though. A pickaxe to the support beams down there will bring the whole place down. Smash them, and then run for your life. Just down the hill. Shamargro Lorga had one. When we ran, the ogres followed him. I heard his screams. His pickaxe should be there. I'd give you mine, but it's all I have to defend myself. If the ogres see me, I at least want to go down swinging.
compound one upon the other. I'll have to write a paper on that someday. Quality material makes for quality goods.
A divergence point!
You did it. I couldn't believe it when I heard the crash, but you brought the whole place down. Almost cost you your life. I searched through the rubble. Was just about to give up. I'm glad I found you, though. After what you did, it was an honor. You shut them down. Our soldiers cleared out the stragglers. No more Iron Hands. I know General Godron will want to see you.
You smell of ogre blood and victory, friend. You have the teeth? Aha, good work. Generations of orcs will admire what you've helped create. I've heard more good news as well. General Godron said there's another battle coming. Bring it on, I say.
You fight well. Thank you for freeing me, friend.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
Thanks to you, young one. I will find my own escape now.
Rodara's companions. Friends. Banji bandits would have tied them up like this one. You found them. You freed them, yes? Oh, this is good. Relieves Rodara greatly. Many years we traveled together, and many years we worked to make this plantation profitable. Rodara can abandon plantation. Good friends, he cannot. So, our sweet Breton sister has departed. So considerate. Bah. Jan always planned to return to the road. This one is not surprised she left. Wish her well. Perhaps this is the way for Rodara also. Why, is this not what Rodara retired for? Ogres, floods, crocodiles, and bandits? So fun. Would you stay? Probably not. Rodara thinks maybe adventuring life is easier after all. Might need help convincing his other friends to leave, though. Ah, this one would be most grateful. After so many years, Rodara just doesn't have the heart to break everyone's dreams. You could talk to Narstig? He'll have better listening if it comes from you anyways. It was a boon from Bandar that you happened along. Was it Jan who asked you to help Rodara and the others? She has shared those feelings many times over the years. After the events of the last few days, Rodara thinks she might be right. Perhaps retirement is just a bad idea. Of course, Jan will always be a good friend. Still has wildness in her blood, though. Rodara understands that she needs to roam some. Perhaps she will join us when her legs grow weary. Rodara is old, and working a farm is hard, especially if starting over. Like Jan, Rodara also misses life of adventure. If you can convince Narstig and Murkwatcher to leave, this is what Rodara would prefer. Yes, this one was a member of the Mages Guild in good standing for many years. Was tired of casting spells, though. Rodara wanted to settle down and rest. But maybe that just wasn't the fate Riddlefar has seen for him.
Alright, continuing on. I let the dog out. We had a good time.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Okay, where am I?
I don't know you. Do I know you?
Okay.
Ah, the young adventurer again. You remind me of the old days. So many stories I could tell. But you'll want to be leaving, of course. Well, we might be heading out too. Jan might be right about a curse here. Speaking of Jan, have you seen her?
He is so dirty. Wash your hands, my dude. Okay, he left. Rodara thinks you should all leave.
He does? Imagine that. I was trying to think of how to convince him. That settles it then. If we're hitting the road, though, I'll need my old gear. Recovering it will be easier said than done.
Is there some way I can help?
There is. If I had my armor, my helm, and my axe, I'd do it myself. But that's the thing. When we retired here, I buried all my adventuring gear out by the levee. Would you be willing to go out and get it for me?
Sure, I'll go get your gear. Wait here.
More I think about it, more I wonder why we stayed here this long. A true Nord dies with his axe in hand, not a pitchfork. Besides, this is more swamp now than farm. We spent years building that levee. Damn ogres!
Why did the ogres break the levee?
I suppose they were thinking just to leave destruction in their wake. Even if they had sacked Wayrest, it's not like they planned to settle in these parts.
Okay, so it looks like we're going this way.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
Is that... Oh, there's a pile of bones. I was like, is that not it? No, it's not it. Oh. So many crocodiles. Goodness. Would a Nord really bury their weapons? That seems like a silly thing. Back we go and give him his
Good find, cohort.
so many stuffs.
Now there's a sight for some sore old eyes. Oh, I missed this stuff. You've done me a great favor by getting it back.
I'm glad I could help.
Probably doesn't look like much to you. But this helm and armor withstood the blows of the orc warlord Noctul, a Nord killer at Fyrankin. This axe lopped off that monster's misshapen head, I'll drink to those days, and more of them to come. Murkwatcher has aged much in these last few years. She often seems confused about where she is. She can be incredibly stubborn, too. Perhaps you could approach her about leaving.
Yes, I'll talk to Murkwatcher. A predator's heart.
I'll crack him like runic.
Again. Why does it do that? I hate it when it does that. I don't know if that's a setting that I can click to make it stop doing that. Oh, there she is.
Many drowned when the levees were broken. Others were eaten by the crocodiles. It's not the beasts' fault, though. It is their nature to hunt. Their spirits sing a song my heart hears. It is the song of the crocodile.
Narstig and Drodara are leaving.
I know. It is natural for them to now return to a life of adventure. But not so for me. I must follow another path. All my life, I have harbored a secret. It drove me to leave home and seek adventure. But now I must face my inner truth.
What is this inner truth?
That I am not an Argonian. I am a crocodile. This lifetime, I have borrowed the form of another, but my true form is calling me home. I must return to the river.
I think you should leave with the others.
I could not, even if I wanted to. I am older than they. I would not survive more than a few days out there. I have seen the future in the waters, and I must remain here. Here at the end of my life. I must face the truth for the first time.
What truth must you face?
That I am not an Argonian.
Okay. Are you feeling all right?
No, I am not. I never have. My entire life, I have felt like a crocodile out of water. Literally. I am old now, and this body is dying. If I become a crocodile, I can start anew. Live the life I was meant to live.
How could you become a crocodile?
There is a way. An incantation. The crocodile song. I was never taught it, but I have known it my whole life. One song must end for another to begin. There is an old crocodile here, Ripplestrike. With his heart, I can sing the song.
Right, I'll go get you this heart.
Thank you. The river has truly guided you here for this purpose. Take this charm. Place it near Ripplestrike's nest. He will not be able to resist the call. He will come out, and then you can kill him.
Okay. Okay. Sounds very weird, but I'll do it. Oh, this is where all that pile of bones was? Alright, I get it.
Hostilities ended.
That was a little terrifying to be
Now,
next to it while it kicked off.
My vigor wanes.
Was a pawn. You are another. Come, let's play. Your strength will be rewarded one day.
I miss those. Okay, back this way. I got your heart.
Ripplestrike no longer sings. Have you taken his heart? Hurry! We must move quickly if we are to renew the song.
Yes, I have his heart.
Here then, I will begin the incantation. I would ask you to help me in this one last thing before I return to the river.
What would you ask?
Join me in vengeance. These bandits have destroyed what's left of my home. I would begin my next life by avenging my previous one, but I will need you to guide me. I wish to kill their leader.
Why do you need me to guide you?
When I become a crocodile, I will forget this life. If I fight beside you, I can keep my focus, at least for a little while. I have made the preparations. Eating the heart is the last step. Fight with me before I am gone forever. Are you ready?
I'm ready. What's next?
Though my mind may not recall the favor you have done for me, my spirit will. And the river. The river never forgets. This charm will keep me close. If we are parted, use it, and I will come. When our task is done, tell Drodara of my fate.
I will. Good luck to you, Murkwatcher. Oh. Well, alright. She really is a crocodile. I don't know how I feel about this.
Going to need a moment. I'm not a young man.
Yeah, you can stop casting that spell now. Dang it, you're way over there, buddy.
Narstig told me what you have done for Murkwatcher. Though this seems dangerously unnatural to Droldara, there is no point in questioning it now.
Let's see. Her last wish was to kill the bandit leader.
Though Droldara is sad to see Murkwatcher leave us, he is happy to know this evil man is dead. Perhaps someday this plantation may flourish again. Not by Droldara's hand, though. Narstig and I are leaving. Goodbye. And thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, now he definitely looks like he cleaned up a little, didn't he? Washed his face and his hands. Alright. Okay. Let's see. That is over there. I'm gonna pop over here real quick. Grab this. I'm gonna really quick go do my dailies before I do the next quest, but I'll bring you guys back. You don't need to see that part.